it was a barren place. Without the ocean, without the coral reefs, humans cannot survive.
Vast, endless, thriving. Beneath the calm waters of the Davao Gulf hides a world few truly see. Home to one of the richest marine ecosystems in the Philippines. Teeming with beautiful coral gardens and diverse marine life species. Yet a silent battle is unfolding within this delicate wonder. The underwater world is under threat from pollution, explosives, and destructive fishing. The marine ecosystems, once bursting with life and colors, are fading. But not everyone turned away. In a small corner of the Davao Gulf, within the Davao Gulf Divers Marine Park in Copiat Island, a small group chose to dive deep to bring life back to a reef considered lost. In this special voyage, we dive deep into the story of the Davao Gulf divers, the local heroes of the reef. Their work, a reminder about what it means to care for a world we barely understand but deeply need. Ghost nets, broken corals. That's what the Davao Gulf divers noticed and what pushed them to act. They are not marine professionals by trade, but a group of divers bound by one thing: their love for the ocean. Behind every corals planted is a story armed with nothing but gear and grit. For Inigo Tauho, it started with a single dive in the ocean he calls home.
I'm Inigo Tauho. I am the president of Davao Gulf Divers. I remember sa first dive na ko, murag yun ko, other than na transport ko to a new world, para sa ako it was very familiar. Kana murag taga diri mo ko dapat, murag ana ang akong feeling. So na ako'y direct yun na feeling na I'm at home in the ocean. We've been working with the ocean since 2019, but I became a diver 2016. It's a personal connection to the ocean. After 2016, regular dives, fun dives, and diri sa Mabini, it's not a well-known diving area. So kami-kami lang yun ang nag-dive diri. Nakita na mo na something wrong sa ocean. Kulang fish, daghan og traces of dynamite, fishing, cyanide fishing, ghost nets everywhere. Every after dive, storya lang mi na unsa to mahimo ana, murag ana. What if we do something about it? So hinahinay mi na sige discuss until 2019 na gihimo gyud namo ang first katong scuba surero activity. So nag-organize mi, naghunauna mi what if himuon nato ning organization na kana ang focus. So 2020 mo to nag-chip-in ang whole group na maghimo kaya ta og katong coral frame. So we did our first coral frame, siguro mga 10 frames to, using our own resources, and fulfilling kaayo ang result. It was after maybe 3 months, nakita na mo ang growth sa corals and the fish came back. So hinahinay ito na among gipadako hantod na nagkadako po ng organization, nagkadaghan ng volunteers. 2020 na officially register ang Davao Gulf Divers sa SEC. And sunod-sunod na to until now, 5-6 years na mi doing this.
Behind this growing movement are people coming from different walks of life. Divers, firefighters, professionals, government workers. Each one plays a role. Each one brings something vital to the mission.
DGD is a scuba diving organization. Same with other organizations, we gather together for a recreational purpose. What sets us apart is we go in depth about our passion, which is marine conservation. So these are different walks of life, businessmen. We have office personnel, LGU members, and then we come together, tapos we select a area which is already a marine protected area, but we conserve a little spot of the area, and then we do it with passion plus advices of science.
Struggle siya at first, but later on, sa una wala yung nag-mind sa mga anong trabaho. Sige, we keep on working, we keep on doing our passion, because DGD started with 3 or 5 divers lang na. Mag-dive lang mi diri sa una, mag-dive mi niya. After diving, mag-dem sa bar ni Miss A, may istorya. Unsa ba yung purpose na to ani? So muna, magtanong tag corals. Sige. So tanong corals, magsuwa basuriro ta. Sige.
With each passing year, the group scaled up, training more divers, building more frames, and expanding the group's reach.
With this resource, nag-expand na ang workforce. We train, including me na, nag-train og more scuba dive masters, nag-train more rescue divers, more advanced divers, and more divers to help us with the project. And 2023, we started the Reef 35, which we went, and then also the 61 coral trees were installed dito sa DMP.
The Red Barramundi, Davao Gulf Divers' flagship for conservation and rescue operations, heads to Davao Gulf Divers Marine Park. They carry not only tanks and gears, but fragments of life, corals, ready to be transplanted to a new home in a growing underwater garden.
Today, mag-transplant, we will get fragments from Reef 35. We made Reef 35 around 2023. Reef 35 are coral frames, 35 coral frames na make fragments from the area lang po, kay nag-thrive naman na sila dira. So, muto amo ang gikat into fragments, then put into the corals.
It's part of our regular program, of our whole year na program yun, ang coral rehabilitation. We chose a dead reef, recovering reef siya, tapos restore na mo siya using the coral tiles. So, kuha na siya. We got the corals from the nurseries na ato ang nahimo 3 years ago. Tapos, plant sa tiles, and then katong tiles today, i-transplant na to sa katong dead reef. Documented na siya tanan para makita na mo every month unsa ang progress, kung unsa pod ang iyang makakuha big data kung how fast it recovers a dead reef, and hopefully ma-apply na mo na siya sa urban areas.
What led us to participate in this activity is actually we have personnel from the BFP who are members of the Davao Gulf divers. No? So since ang Davao Gulf divers have this activity, they have invited us to participate here, and of course the Bureau of Fire Protection is not only focusing on fire. It is our responsibility also as public servants to preserve our marine ecosystem, and we are very happy actually to participate in the coral planting activity.
Yes, we get them as volunteers because aside from the actual help, the actual kanang manpower that we need, it's nice to expose them to the activity. Mas mahimo silang aware of what a coral is. It's still common misconception that corals are just rocks. Tula sila kabalo na animal. So dako siya na help na kuan mo sila, educate ang people. Mao siguro successful gid pud ang Davao Gulf Divers mo na nagdugay siya kay dili lang manggod ako ang passionate. Every individual diri kay kanang volunteer lang gud ni sila tanan. Pakita lang gid nako na pag magtawag ko event or dili event kanang patawag ko activity like karong weekend magkuanta limpyo. Moabot sila. Mo na I think it's all about the people who love the ocean yun.
The values of the group is always giving back to nature. We enjoy nature. We want our children and their children enjoy what we enjoy now. So we try na makarecover ang nature through our help, a small part of it. And then we make time para ma-maintain ang beauty underwater.
The Davao Gulf is vast, and yet it's in this small marine park off Copiat Island that something profound is happening, led by unsung heroes of the reef who dared to care and chose to protect the sea they call home. Coming up next, we explore the threats faced by our marine life and the conservation efforts the Davao Gulf divers are working to restore what's been lost. The journey continues. Regen will be right back.
Your bill, sir.
What? 40,000 pesos?
One for only, sir.
Price check or eyes check. Go to EO Executive Optical for expert eye care, state-of-the-art facilities, affordable eyewear.
Order for more!
EO Executive Optical. Love your eyes.
Once, the waters of the Mabini coast teemed with life. Turtles gliding to shorelines, fish darting through thriving reefs. But time, neglect, and human activities have left scars.
When I was a kid, I used to go to this island, Copiat, and we'd really see turtles, a lot of turtles. It's a common sight. Actually, its history is it's a turtle breeding area. Grade school, high school, wala na ko kaayo kabalik. After college, nakita na ko siya sub and wala nang turtles. Naga-wonder gid me asa na sila. Naay sighting 1, 2 turtles pero kanang dili na gyud para sa una. And sa fish, daghan kog makastorya na sayon kay mag-fishing diri sa una, dali kay ka makadakop, dagko kay ang fish. Tapos karon kay dili na.
This is very personal to me because my family depends on this resort. So through time, like every year, there's significant change, and by significant change to the negative side of it, I can see na nag-damage na ang waters, and it's very worrisome because every year nagadako ang change niya. And if you're exposed to that, it would worry you so much.
Kanang kuan gyud destructive na fishing practices, unsustainable fishing practices ka. Cyanide fishing. Kay kung cyanide man good, maggamit na sila cyanide, i-squeeze nila sa mga corals kay para magawas ang fish, tapos malipong ng fish, easier to harvest. Pero wala sila kabalo na they also kill the coral. Kay animal pud baya ang coral. And then by killing the coral, wala nay place for the new fish, katong mga baby na fish na mapuy-an kay ecosystem gina nila. Kailangan gid nila ang corals to survive the first stages hantod na modako sila enough na makakaya na sila survive sa gawas. Dynamite fishing, commercial fishing, blast fishing, and kanang fine na nets. So it's a matter of implementation. Good.
So saan to nagprotekta ta di sa ocean pero ang atong mga upstream ang mga atong population they are throwing their trash in the river in the bisang asa lang. So that compromise the life of the ocean. Diya sa mga atong mga coral reef kung may mga silupin mo tabon sa kanang corals. And as we know, ang corals munay isa sa mga pinuy-anan sa isda nga atong ginakaon. Pag tabon na why sunlight, mamatay sila. So, ang mga animals underwater is ma-compromise kung di ta magkuhan sa itong trust.
Okay, so coral reefs is a structure that's formed through time. So it's a biogeological structure. So it's formed by an organism, the corals, and then the reef is formed through biological, chemical, and physical processes. So that's why it will be formed like a structure. Corals are the primary building block of your coral reefs. So they're one of the major contributors in forming the reef. So there's a lot of reasons why coral communities die or a certain ecosystem will die. But most likely, it will be a combination of your anthropogenic inputs, so that's your human activities and natural calamities. So for example, for the reef, increase in sea surface temperature can actually cause bleaching, which can cause your corals to die. So fishing activities can also influence this one. So it's really it's like different factors that will cause a reef or an ecosystem to die.
But underwater, silence doesn't always mean peace. For the Davao Gulf divers, it can mean risk. Each dive, while rooted in purpose, begins with safety. The ocean isn't always kind. Shifting currents and hidden debris are threats.
Before each dive, first na agad may gina-follow na protocol under the Davao Gulf divers na sistema. We always prioritize safety sa among mga kaubanan, mga divers na apod tay mga kaubanan diri nga sila gid mismo ang nagapangulo sa safety sa mga miyembro sa DGD. Mo nang pinakauna before na mo i-conduct ang conservation. Kinahanglan nato na ma-secure ang atong mga members. First is ang mga natural na mga panghitabo like occurrence sa kusog na current, pwede na unsafety act sa ilalom, nawala ang mga kaubanan nimo sa ilalom. So mo na integrated yun na ang safety sa preparation sa conservation efforts. Mo na ang isa sa pinakadakong challenge ang safety.
Kana lang yung mga factors nga di nimo makontrol like mga basura nga gikan sa laing lugar bisag pag unsaon na maglimpyo diri nga bisag unsaon gyud nimo kanang limpyo bisag unsaon nimo og put effort into what you're doing nadyo sometimes nga mga butang nga di nimo makontrol.
Somewhere beneath the debris and broken reefs, they found purpose. A glimpse into the world below, the realization that it's worth saving.
When I first experienced yung introduction to diving through DGD, I realized na daghan pa di ay kung pwedeng makita sa ilalom sa dagat and na-fascinate ko ato and dito mas nagtaas akong curiosity related to marine environment. And karon or hantod karon mas napakusog ang ako ang pagtuo na kinahanglan natong protektaan o ikonserba ang marine environment.
Each time I dive, I always think about the fun that I'll be experiencing. When you're underwater, all you think about is your breathing, and then you focus on what's in front of you, what's around you, and then you appreciate everything that there is underwater.
Today, the work continues beyond coral transplanting. The Davao Gulf divers are nurturing coral nurseries, organizing school basurero activities, and establishing more protected areas around the Davao Gulf.
Right now, we're focused on coral rehabs. Lots of scuba sureros around the area. And to help DMP thrive. Right now, we're maintaining the coral nurseries we planted throughout the years. And we're trying to just learn more for it to be sustainable.
For me, pwede gyud mag-work together ang humans and mag-thrive together ang humans and ang ocean. Kailangan lang gyud magkasundo, maghimo ta sustainable way of fishing.
One dive at a time, the Davao Gulf divers are slowly healing what was once broken. Each reef they restore, every coral they plant, is a quiet act of change, a way of saying the ocean still matters, that there is still time to protect it. For the ocean has long fed millions. It is not just beneath us, it's part of who we are. Up next, we uncover what it truly means to care
Hopefully,
for the ocean
by the
and how
different
ordinary
stakeholders, we can
people
achieve that.
can spark extraordinary change. Regen will be right back.
On your way to success? Start with the best. New Era University, where we guide every individual to their natural state of excellence. Enroll now, because New Era University awaits the future we can build together.
Working with the ocean, kailangan yun ka mag-learn. We magbasa, we worked with the universities, we worked with the colleges around na mga marine sciences. So we started learning how complex and how amazing the underwater world is. It's a really different world, and working with it, I really learned a lot, and I learned how to appreciate the ocean and what it does for the world.
Beyond conservation lies a deeper mission: to inspire, to educate, and to mobilize the future generation.
I go around the schools of Mabini, nag-give og talk about the corals, about fish, about the whole ecosystem, how crucial ang every part of the ecosystem. The fisher folks, we are also working with them. Eventually, ang goal gyud is magka-livelihood sila dira through ecotourism para magtabang na pod sila og protect sa marine park. At the same time, naay mabalik sa ilaha. They lost a portion of their fishing grounds, but in return, they get an income from ecotourism.
For communities who lived beside the sea for years, this isn't just about marine life. It's about dinner on the table, a child's future, and memories of a lifetime.
I think there's a need for us to know that our reefs and our ocean are the ones providing us the basic necessities for us to survive. So if the reef and our ocean will be unhealthy, then it will be us who will suffer, because like our food, our protein, especially our fish protein, it comes from the sea.
Of course, part of our social responsibility is to really protect every lives that includes marine lives. No, I would just like to, of course, to relate to everyone. We really need to be aware of these kinds of efforts. Kasi if malaman din to ng iba, I really think that this will be of great impact to everyone. Na syempre we also involve ourselves to this kind of activities, and malaman nila na maraming tao din yung nagke-care sa environment natin.
Mintras naa pa, kinahanglan nato makita. Kinahanglan nato tan-awon kung unsa ang naa sa ilalom. Kay sa dagat, wala gyud kay makita kung sa ibabaw lang. Dili nimo ma-appreciate nga napad ay or naay mga kinabuhi sa ilalom sa dagat. Ikaduha, makita nato na naay tumong ang atong mga restoration efforts, conservation efforts, kung makahatag kini og oportunidad sa atong mangingisda, sa community na kapalibot niini, o katong mga ginaingon natong ecosystem services na kayang ma-provide sa marine environment. And ikatulo, dili pa ulahi ang tanan para magsugod or i-explore nato ang kadagatan.
It's a continuous journey. We will not stop working with the ocean, working for the ocean. Our big goal is to create a network of marine parks. Dili amo ang sarili, but we want to encourage other groups to make their own mini MPAs. We will teach them, we will share everything that we know. And if magka-small marine parks lang yun ang whole Davao Gulf, so mao na amo ang goal. It's to share what we know and hopefully ma-inspire sila to make their own mini MPAs, and eventually we'll create a network of MPAs all around the Davao Gulf, and we'll have a healthier Davao Gulf.
So, we aim to establish a marine laboratory in Copiat Island and also a laboratory of stranded marine animals in Davao Gulf. So muna ang dream sa DGD. Hopefully, by the different stakeholders, we can achieve that dream. And of course, i-encourage na to ang mga youth. Kay youth is muna dako nga percentage sa ato ang population. Kung naay matabang sila in regards to conservation and preservation sa atong environment.
These conservation efforts are more than projects. They are acts of hope and declarations of love for life under the sea. A promise that the ocean and its lifeline is worth saving.
Kung tanawon niyo ang whole Earth, majority is ang ocean. And naay reason ana it's the life support of the Earth. Actually, if we kill the ocean, we will kill everyone else. Lisod kayo i-appreciate ang ocean kay wala kayo makita, you see water. Pero underneath it all, dako kay siya na ecosystem that's supporting the land. It produces oxygen as well, murag forest. It cleans the air.
The marine ecosystem is a world that sustains us all. It isn't just home to coral reefs, it's everyone's life support. Because to care for the ocean is to care for ourselves. And if the Davao Gulf divers, once just ordinary citizens with a cause, can create change beneath the surface, then maybe all of us can too. Even the smallest act of care can ripple outward. Even the quietest voice can protect something as vast as the sea. This is not just their story of the Davao Gulf divers, the quiet heroes of the sea. It's ours. And maybe, just maybe, if we listen, if we care, we can still turn the tide.
Learn about the ocean. Learn about the importance of the ocean. Without the ocean, without the coral reefs, humans cannot survive. We are one world, and if you destroy the chain, affected yun gihapon ta. Do the little things that matter. Do the recycling, do the reusing. One less bottle for the ocean, one life saved.